Welcome to business school. People will now default to expecting that you're an asshole when they learn that's your school. You'll learn this early on in year one because you'll be around people from all other different disciplines, clearing out some gen eds and prerequisites. You may have some generic business classes for your first year, but probably few or no marketing classes, which isn't surprising as most people decide majors in their second year anyway. But as the good first year student you are, you bought all your books, $100, $200 a pop, whatever. You probably ended up opening half of them. You probably actually used half of those. Then half of that is probably what actually felt helpful, which does actually have a lesson in it applicable to books, college, marketing, and life. Just because you're paying for something does not mean there's value in it. You'll have to find it if it exists, and if it doesn't, you have to create it. You'll also learn basically everyone cheats because it's the easiest time in existence to, between Chegg, Quizlet, Spark Notes, text screenshots, emails from people in the earlier class, you name it. Integrity is just a word in the dictionary that is on the banned book list at colleges. And if you're wondering where the marketing info is over a quarter into this video, welcome to the college experience. Year 2 brings a spread of business courses where you may cover finance, supply chain, accounting, or maybe HR?
No! God!
But you should have general marketing too. Since the marketing umbrella is actually very vast, you really just get the basics here, and that is stuff that you easily could have already experienced in high school. The usual definitions that categorize consumers for segmentation and targeting: demographic, geographic, psychographic, behavioral. There will be slight extensions to these concepts like motivational sources from Maslow's hierarchy of needs, or the company equivalent to segmenting, which is positioning and how you want to be perceived in the mind of the consumer. But mostly it's basic terms and definitions accompanied by the staple of all business classes, the group project. It will be present in every business class, and every teacher views it as a benevolent buildup of collaborative creation, but realistically it is separate individual work that is sewn together and polished by the most willing worker within the group, who will also have to compensate for the slacker that inevitably emerges. At least you'll be used to the most important workforce tools ever of the SWOT analysis and Porter's 5 forces. There will also be the research databases the university pays for, so that you can ignore them and just Google the topic like everyone knows anyway. Then you'll get some specialized marketing classes in marketing research, learn about customers, and get comfortable with data while making sure to test ideas that are in uncharted territory. They will commonly just get disregarded though. Most analytic marketing classes will actually be new info that can be kind of helpful. Buyer behavior, though interesting, will feel redundant if you have some experience with basic psychology, previous marketing classes, or a decent understanding of human motivation. Advertising and promo actually had some good info. Only thing that actually stuck with me, however, is that the purchasing of goods at the end row of a grocery store will drastically increase even through price raises. Digital marketing are supposed to approach platforms uniquely, but they never tell you how because they don't know. Brand management didn't get too far past positioning and protection strategies, but different naming conventions and partnership potential for expanding into new products, extensions, or industries were good. Marketing strategy, my final marketing class, provided genuinely zero new information and was comically simple while also providing the most powerful, I'm actually paying for this, moments, of which there were a lot in college. At least right before I graduated, I learned what a product was. The main message about modern marketing was that it was all about storytelling, which was as much as they'd ever elaborate on that statement and wouldn't give practical examples or even teach people how to really tell a story. Thankfully, people with marketing-oriented minds typically understand that and basically all these concepts quite intuitively, making learning about it extremely monotonous. After graduation, you can begin applying to jobs that have a minimum years of experience requirement of the time you just wasted getting your degree.